Pete, how are you?
About your same age, Dave, and I'm electronically challenged also.
Well, thanks. You and I are a pair, brother.
So
we'll
don't
try to
feel
get
bad.
through this together. George will help us.
I'm IT today.
All right.
What's going on?
Here's my question, but I imagine it's too late to do much. I was coming back through Iowa right before Thanksgiving, and my Duramax pickup truck broke down. Went into a dealership. They put a part on it that was wrong. I end up spending a night in a hotel. I end up having to have someone come get me. I don't get it back until New Year's Eve. And as this whole thing went on, they said, we got to compensate you somehow. We got to compensate. I'm working with customer service for this company. And they want to give me $100. And I'm talking to them on my way to go get the pickup truck. And I said, something's got to be settled before I pick it up, or you won't do a darn thing for me. They put parts on that I didn't need because the computer told them to. Any ideas what I can do, Dave? I'm not very happy.
Without your authorization? I mean, did you not
Well,
you didn't have a discussion with them while the repair was going on?
Well, yeah, the computer said this is the part it needs. So I said, what, do I have a choice? And then, well, no, now it was this part the computer said it needed. And the computer was totally wrong. They called the engineers, and the engineers didn't know what was wrong with it. The technician found the part on his own. And I get a $6,800 repair bill before I can drive it out of there.
Whoa.
Yeah. I had called Ford and Dodge. I emailed them and asked if they wanted to trade me pickup trucks. I'd give them this one. We could do a commercial that Brand X had a pickup they didn't know how to fix.
Man, this is a bad situation. So you got 6,800 in repairs now.
The service department not only did not, I mean, you had no idea this bill was this high.
No. I knew the first $1,000 part. And then the parts that it took to finally fix it, they claimed was $3,000, which the service department, I can't really complain to them because they did what the company computer told them to do. You know, they plugged it into the computer as they do nowadays, and the computer was telling them what parts to put on.
But
And
then their own
technician
technician also figured out that that was not what was wrong with it, that it was other stuff.
He found out eventually it was other stuff when the engineers at the head company couldn't figure it out. They threw their arms up.
Okay, so why are they trying to charge you for parts it did not need to require the repair then? They should just take those back off.
I had to pay the bill before I could drive it out of there.
Oh, so you've already paid the bill?
Yeah, I went to get it New Year's Eve. Yeah.
Okay.
They had it 5 weeks.
Yeah. I guess what I'm doing is I'm having a discussion with Dodge, and I'm having a discussion with the general manager of the dealership by phone.
It wasn't a Dodge truck.
Huh?
It wasn't a Dodge. Well, I don't want to say.
Okay.
I don't care.
Yeah.
What is it?
You can guess. It was a Chevy.
Okay. Then I'm sorry. You said Duramax. So talk to Chevy.
Yeah.
I mean, General Motors has good regional people to deal with complete screw-ups like this.
I worked with lady in customer service the whole time. We talked every week.
Yeah, this is beyond her, though. This is over her pay grade because they're going to need to write you a check. So somebody's going to write me a check for about half of this bill and refund, but it was not needed because I can put the tech on the stand in court, and the tech will tell me what it took to fix the car and that they've overcharged me $3,000 worth of parts that weren't needed to fix the car, and then they're going to lose the case. And by the way, General Motors, nor does this dealer want to be in court over overcharging the consumer for this. They just messed up. Now, what they need to do is make it right.
The dealership, I got no problem with them. I think they went above and beyond for me. They did.
I got a problem with you. They charged you $6,800 for a repair that should have cost $3,000.
But the computer told them what
I don't
to
give
do,
a crap who told them to do it. The end result is they screwed you.
It's their responsibility.
And they knew it was happening.
And I'm talking to
computers don't run this place. People run the place. We tell the computers what to do. That's how life works. So, no, I think the general manager and you need to have a conversation. You and Chevy Regional, not customer service, need to have a conversation. And somebody needs to talk about, okay, the computer program, the diagnostics are screwed up. And based on your computer program being screwed up at the manufacturer's level, Chevy's level, then you need to, you guys did a wrong repair and you overcharged me and you need to refund me for that. And I don't care if Chevy writes the check or the dealership writes the check. I suspect it'll be Chevy because they'll probably cover for the dealer because the dealer was doing what Chevy told them to do. So that's, I guess, is how it'll go down. But I got to tell you, man, truthfully, I'll be shocked if you don't get some resolution if you lean in on it. And just make it a very simple thing. The repair should have been around $3,000 based on what the tech finally found out. The tech and the service bay were misled by a faulty computer by a faulty computer diagnosis. That's your all's fault. It's not mine. I'm the consumer, and you need to make this right.
Yeah.
And somebody needs to write me a check back. I shouldn't be charged for these parts that were not needed for the repair. That's not right. And if you guys don't make it right, then we can make it right by talking about it on the internet and put it in, go into court. It's all going to be messy. It's going to be a lot messier than $6,000 for you. And then I'm going to have to sue you for like $1 million because I'm pissed. And, all this, I don't want to do all that. And it's just not worth it. It's just you guys because it's Chevy and you guys do the right thing. Because I got to tell you what, generally speaking, our working with people that have had problems over the years, Ford, Chevy, Toyota, Nissan, they do a good job of doing the right thing at the corporate level on this type of situation. They really, we don't run into them just messing people over. They just don't. Number one, they build a good product, and number two, this doesn't happen that much, and so they've been making customers happy a long time.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to stand up for yourself financially, advocate for yourself, be a little bit bad cop. I don't care. They're not your friends. I don't care how nice they were. Yeah. This is $3,000 that they stole from you.
And I don't even care whose fault it is. It wasn't mine. It's one of you guys over here. One of you people messing with my truck. I don't know who it was. Some of y'all screwed up. And then you overcharged me.
Just send Dave over there.
And held me hostage.
Yeah. I'm going to hire a new service where Dave Ramsey fights it. That would be fun.
That'll be expensive.
Yeah, you're right. We can't afford that. I'll do it.